position, and I just apply a little forward cyclic, and that should bring me down. And then I lower the collective to get a little slower, and I can also with the cyclic and the nose way down. Yeah. To the edge, you can lower collective a little more to slow down a little more. But it's kind of important to really you're gonna run out of space. Yeah, so when you only, I think the latest position where you can set down is in the middle of the pad. The best would be if you set area here, so like you would want to keep. And when you have a nice set, cyclic, and this is going to bring you down all the way to the ground.
November 1 to Lima, stand up 1 runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, I'm going to bring you in a position, and then I'm going to give you.
Okay.
Okay, you can do a gauge check, please.
Yep.
Then be ready to.
Yep.
There's the collective a little left pedal. Okay. Okay. Don't lower collective, just now a little forward cyclic. Forward cyclic. Forward and lower a little. Lower. Lower a little more to get a little.
2389, wind calm, runway 30, clear for takeoff. Clear takeoff 26 right, we'll watch out for that wave.
Yeah.
Traffic off your left, remaining in the pattern at 1000, contact SoCal departure.
Traffic inside, one contact.
That's at 13 Lima.
Okay, we'll also do ready off to center. Copy out of yellow. Push more lights off. Tanks are in the green. A little more than half fuel.
Yep.
Right clear, left clear. Okay, make sure for the max performance takeoff you're pretty low on the ground. To climb. Yep. Yeah, so just I tell you when you can just start steep shallow approach. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Descent. The airspeed, no? That's a good airspeed. If you keep that speed, that's gonna be perfect. Try just like you would land over here.
Oh yeah.
And before you land, you raise collective a little. Keep the airspeed, keep the airspeed. Left pedal. Make sure the nose is straight. Don't raise collective. Yeah, a little late, right? So it took a little too long to set down.
Long Beach Tower, Stroud through runway
You kind of also lost a little airspeed, and I think that's because we got a little slow. This is also what kept you from going down. So we applied off cyclic, then we did not descend anymore. Keep the forward pressure. When I told you, hey, this is a good airspeed, then just text in the green. And a little more than half fuel.
November 0 Bravo, frequency change approved.
Change approved, 0 Bravo, see it.
Good, let's see. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Nice. Here is the performance. Okay, a little forward and lower collective already. You can start to descend.
Yep.
Try to stay in the middle of the pad and a little forward and lower collective a little. Go down, lower collective. Nice. Cycle.
Q Mike Hotel from Maverick Connect.
Traffic.
G20, pad 3, clear for takeoff.
Pad 3 clear for takeoff.
320.
Traffic 1 mile per hour, runway 26 left and right.
Okay, eyes on the green side.
Yep.
And lower collective a little, don't climb.
Oh yeah.
And keep getting faster, yes. Nice, 40 knots.
Hotel, the traffic headed to our right side. We'll maintain visual. Thank you.
Okay, you just do a normal pattern. Just in the end, usually on final we stay at 360 knots until we have a nice approach angle. This time you can keep descending to get a little shallower angle.
Oh yeah. Right, clear, left clear. Right, clear, left clear.
Knots.
Helicopter 852, Mike Hotel, request. Mike
320, pad.
Pad 3 left hold on. Or then on fuel out of yellow.
R-22 Sierra traffic 1 mile final 126 left.
Traffic inside.
Traffic Sierra.
Number 6 Tango Sierra 126 right.
26 right, clear for the option, 6 Tango Sierra. Long Beach Tower, Cessna 5513 Lima, holding short 26 right, right close traffic.
Number 551 Lima, Long Beach Tower 126 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff, Cessna 13 Lima.
Okay, just going for a grass area, copy it down. A little shallower approach, yes. Don't get, yeah. Nice, that looks pretty good. You're right in front of the pad. Oh, you can get it, yeah. Actually, it looks pretty good. And once you feel the vibrations, that's your sign that you don't want to get slower anymore. But at the moment, we can still get a little slower. Nice. Keep the forward pressure, yeah. Don't get slower. And lower. That was perfect, huh? Just so if you see it's getting close, just lower collective a little more. But that was actually pretty good. Yeah, you kind of got a little fast on the set down, right? But it was still okay, and it was a pretty nice set down. We could just apply a little more left cyclic. I think also on the set down we were already a little to the right. Then also on the ground, when you feel like you're drifting to the right, just apply left side. But that was a pretty good running. Good job. Okay, you can pick up.
It's really scared.
Yeah, it's a little scary in the beginning, but you did a good job. Okay, I would say we go on to the next maneuver.
Oh yeah.
So maybe you can request 3 Sierra, pad 3 request hover taxi to pad 4.
Oh yeah. Tower helicopter 3 Sierra at pad 3 request hover taxi to pad 4.
Helicopter 32 Sierra boost busted.
Approve as requested 3 Sierra.
Nice, good job. Okay. So on this maneuver, it's gonna be very important, especially when you do it here, because that's a hard spot to do the slow landing. It's very important to check the wind. So at the moment the wind is south-ish, right?
Yeah.
So which means we can use this slope or the one on the other side. Because if we use this or this, we would have a tailwind, crosswind, so we don't want that. Okay, I have controls.
Yeah, control.
So when the DP tells you, hey, let's do a steep approach, slope landing, you can, and if he doesn't tell you which skid, you can choose. So now with this wind, you could choose this or this side, right? So let's say we start with the left side. Then what we always do is, we start at this position, because we have to approach our slope landing in a 45-degree angle, if that's clear. So now we have 45-degree angle, and we just approach the spot. And then we fly straight over the spot. And we want to have like one skid on the concrete and one in the grass. Then left, right side clear. And then we do the slope landing like this. So very important, we want to keep the nose straight, right? So now I'm just gonna set down my right skid, the upper skid. And once it's on the ground, I lower collective just a little bit to secure it. Then I try to balance it. So I'm already a little sliding. So I have to lower collective a little more. And now I apply a lot of right cyclic, lower collective at the same time. Then I release a little pressure of the cyclic, and now I'm down, right? So you see how much input there is? That's a lot, right? And now I'm still light on skids. So I lower collective maybe a few centimeters, maybe like this. And then I can do a first stability check. So I also call it out and I say stability check. And now parallel to the slope I apply a little forward up, a little left right pedal. Okay, feels pretty stable. So maybe lower again a few centimeters. Okay, another stability check. Feels stable. If I feel like, oh, it's not stable, then I say, okay, abort, take off again. But that feels stable, so I can go all the way down, right pedal. And then cycling says that the maneuver is over. When you do that on the pinnacle, you would now roll down RPM and do everything for the max performance takeoff, right? What is going on with the radio now? But now we don't need to do that, so I start the pickup, so I apply again a lot of cyclic, and I have the vibrations. It's neutral, and then maybe you can look 10 meters in front of you, maybe that little bush is a good reference point. And I don't now apply left pedal and then raise the collective. No, I have to do it at the same time to always counteract the torque, right? So I start to raise the collective, at the same time I apply more and more left pedal. And at one point, the left skid is gonna come up. As soon as I feel that, I'm gonna start coming back with the cyclic to the neutral position. Now it comes up, so I slowly go to the neutral position, balance it, and then when I'm in the neutral position, I can pick it up. And now, very important, I cannot do a left pedal turn, because if I do that, now my tail is in the slope, right? So we don't do that. We keep it straight and go in a 45-degree angle away from the slope. And then when you slope, then the maneuver is over. Okay? So it's a slow maneuver. You can take your time. If you cannot balance it, it's okay. This would be like the perfect scenario, but we try to do the set down as smooth as possible. Okay. You have the controls.
I have control.
You have controls. Okay, now you can try to do a slow landing. Just like I did.
For 431 or 26 right, clear for the option.
26 right, clear for the option 431.
Nice. Maybe one of these little bushes is a good distance to look. Good reference point. If it's easier for you, you can also look a little further away.
Right there, 7 Delta Fuel, allow me shower, stand by. November 431, amend instructions, extend down.
Extend down 431.
Okay, almost down. Keep descending until you feel the right skid touches. Okay. Okay. Nice, lower collective, lower collective. So we cannot apply too much. Okay, dynamic rollover, right? Yeah, let's try again. Nice. Was really smooth set down. Almost didn't feel the right skid going down. Good job. Oh, the left skid. Okay, you're still light on skids. That's a good power. So you can say now stability check. Then a little forward and out. Okay, feels pretty safe. All just pedals. Okay, then maybe 1 inch down with the collector. Okay, another stability check. Okay, that feels very stable. If you're not sure, you can maybe lower a little more and do one more. But now that feels very good. So all the way down. And cycling to the middle. Nice. And now we would roll down RPM and do everything for a max performance takeoff. So now we don't need it, so you can go back into the slope, Okay, look outside. And now you just raise the collective. Left pedal until you feel the left skid comes up. When it comes up, you slowly start to go back to the middle position with the cycling. A little more left cycling, left pedal, left pedal. Left cycling now, left cycling. Left, Nice, already in the air. So I did help you a little bit with the left cycling. Should you really go to the neutral position? Okay, now you get off here. Okay, good job. I have controls.
You have control?
I have controls. same thing, just on the other side. Okay, you have control.
November 6 Tango.
Hey, base, 6 Tango Sierra.
Your southbound's approved.
Roger, thank you.
Good, just maintain at 2,000. 3 miles south of you.
A little fast, but that's okay. We don't need to do it very slow. Okay. The left side click. And only when you're all the way down now you can. Don't close the front.
Continue right traffic
Okay,
now.
very good. Maneuver is over, then you can do the same thing on the other way.
Oh yeah.
Pick up. So first you now before you start racing you apply a lot of cyclic, yeah? Yep. That's okay. More. Oh yeah. Actually it was pretty good. I mean if you pick up in the pickup you drifted in. That's good. It's gonna be dangerous, so make sure you don't apply too much to the left as soon as you feel light on skids, because the risk. But that was a pretty smooth slope landing. Ah, yeah. Nice. Especially then on the off air. That's really hard. You go on and do some other rotation. Yep. So maybe for the other rotation.
If you want to extend downwind, contact tower 119.4, expect runway 26 left.
Ah, yeah. There's one guy on 500. Before the end.
east of runway 30 now.
Hold east of the runway 30
This guy's over there.
Tango Sierra.
Oh,
Traffic
yeah,
on
let's go.
section.
Okay, 500. 1%. Do your checks.
Just green, centimeter running left out.
Okay, and after we
Tower 16
get the
is
clear, we're gonna do a straight.
November 324, clear land.
Pad 4 clear.
So on the round rotation, no, we don't have to hold. Then we have to keep 70 knots. 500 now. Start it is up. Lower collective. Okay. A little early. I think it's a good timing. You enter the other rotation. Pitch point, nice. RPMs, airspeed outside. RPMs are a little high, but it's okay. Yeah, it's actually okay. RPMs, airspeed outside. Okay, and then you start your flare. Flare a little more. Enter like crazy. Maybe a tick and lower collective. Then the RPMs went a little bit high. So just keep an eye on that. You do your scan RPMs, airspeed outside. But it was still within the limits, so it was good. Just on the flare, it was really nice how you started the flare. Aft cycling very slowly and smoothly. Just the nose wasn't high enough. We were kind of, also we extended, we overshot a little more because we didn't have the nose high enough on the flare. So try to keep the flare a little bit more nose up. Other than that, really good. So the main two things, we enter next time a little earlier and we flare with nose up, okay?
Yep.
The rest was actually pretty nice. We could enter maybe a little faster with the collective, but just a very little bit. Okay, you have the controls.
I have control.
You have controls. Okay, let's do another one.
Tower helicopter 320 at pad 4, request left close traffic.
320, pad 4, clear for takeoff.
Pad 4 clear for takeoff 320.
Okay, normally we do center capacity. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
We're 320, hold west for runway 30.
Hold west.
Hold west of the runway 30.
Okay, now the wind shows a little west wind. Maybe let's.
Just disregard that. Continue on the downwind pad.
Pad 4 clear to land 320.
Okay, that was strange. Maybe the wind changed a little bit.
Long Beach Tower, November, DD Lima Gecko. Over at Compton 1000.
Where's it?
The last one. So now we don't have to hold, so you 50 knots, 500. It's actually not too windy. Finally, a little later, we are paid for not. Slowly start to flare, 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 flare. So what? Controls. At this time the flare we start high, so you could have waited a little longer. And also,
For 5 Yankee Mike, you can go direct to
the reason why we undershoot was, I think, just before the end, flares we get it back in the other rotation. So also you did the pitch pull a little early, that's why the lower BAM arm came on. So if you do that, and actually I would is that too much. You can just wait because you know the RPMs will come up anyways, okay? But you just did a small adjustment, so it was still okay. But in general, this auto rotation was a little slow. It was still above 60s, it was still within limits, it was okay. But just before the entry, we were not at 70 knots anymore. We lost a little airspeed. Was better. Maybe we can enter a little bit later, but not a lot, because if you keep glide a little longer, right? Yeah. Yes. On the flare, like I said, a little later, let's wait a little longer until you're a little bit closer to the ground. And don't forget, so the flare was this time a good amount, but when you level off, when you say, hey, I'm now slow enough, if you play forward cyclic, you have to raise the collective and left. Otherwise, you're just gonna sink through. Okay?
Yep.
Now let's try another one. You have controls.
I have control.
You have controls. What is this guy doing? Okay, he's off the runway. Yeah, the wind changes a little bit. It's not too strong, because everywhere it's different, so that means it's probably variable. Okay, let's do gauge check first.
To say green, I'm in the middle and like that, I'm green.
Okay.
Helicopter left towards traffic.
Traffic 2 mile final at 30 Boeing 737.
Yeah. So it's this guy. He's at.
Yep.
So let's. Then we. Well, no, probably we don't. Gonna land just behind us.
Yeah.